Right, I'm back again. Part 2, part 1, well, it's getting close to 15 minutes, so I had to stop that. Yeah, so not my what I was just talking about. I was followed by You Needed Me and Love You Anyway. And I was quite annoyed about that because, not about them singing it, but it was getting close to the end, and obviously the last bit of the video where Stephen does that little, like that bit, whatever. And I was going to do that, and then the people next to me wanted to get out, and I missed the end of the song, which so annoyed me. And then they didn't come back. They missed a great last, however long it was after that, I can't remember. Yeah. Then Loving Each Day, which I wasn't expecting Loving Each Day. I was expecting Life is a Roller Coaster, but not Loving Each Day. Yeah. And then after Loving Each Day, it was Let Your Wall Fall Down, which is from the Brother album. And after I sang that, the lights just went off, and my God, there were people stamping their feet, and I think they were chanting. It's all a blur at the moment to me, but I know they were definitely like chanting, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were going Boyzone, Boyzone, Boyzone. Well, I was anyway. Yeah. And then suddenly, you'll see from like the picture. No, I won't be able to show the picture, will I? Don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how I'm going to get that up. But you'll see what I mean from the clips anyway. We were in, what's that road did I say we were in? Block 3, row double D, seat 42 and 43, which is like the end of the row. But we're just say, just the stage is by here, the main stage. We were like back here, block 3. We had this other stage by here. Me and my mum were on the end there. Well, she was on the end, and I was next to her. And oh God, hang on, carries on. Sorry about that. I don't like missing Corey now, but then keeps dying in it in a moment. So anyway, yeah, we were sitting on the end of it, and this stage beer. I said to my mum, I have heard that they do use the second stage, B stage, and nothing had happened so far. And I was like, are they actually going to use it, or is it just me for no reason? But yeah, the light came on, and Shane was on there, and he started singing Right Here Waiting, and Keith, Mikey and Ronan were on the main stage. Then, all you could hear then, because I couldn't really see from where I was what they were doing on the stage, because there were so many people standing there, suddenly it was all this screaming. What I caught on video was, I can't remember which order it was in, but Ronan, Mikey and Keith running up, they weren't really running up, they were walking fast, up the aisle to the stage, got on stage, and then this security guards, there were quite a few security guards or people that work there anyway, standing there holding the barriers, the railings up, and I was too shocked that they were so close to me at that moment that I didn't see this man, the security guard, or whatever he was, singing like that. So my mum took her, I thought, where's she going? She better not be going on stage with them. But, God to take her on stage and not me. I was the one wearing the Keep the Fit t-shirt. She wasn't. She didn't bother buying a t-shirt. Yeah, so she went to go over, and then she stopped at the back of me. She's like, come on. I was like, where are you going? She pulled me over, and that's why the camera footage goes a bit, what's happening here? Me and my mum were like right by the railings. So we were by the railings were here, so we were that close to the railings. And Boyzone over there, they were like right in front of us. I was like, oh my God. I've never been so close to a boy band in my life. Especially Keith Terry. I mean, after that, I was so bloody hyped. Like, give me sugar, I would have been bouncing off the walls. Well, I was doing that without sugar. Anyway, so I got footage of that, and when they sang Baby Can I Hold You Tonight, and they all moved around, so it was like started with Keith in front of us, then Ronan, then Shane, and then Mikey, and then they said, I heard in a text, Keith didn't text me, what am I talking about, in a tweet even, that Keith had sent a tweet saying about people going on the 23rd of, I've got August on my head, isn't it? What was it? The 23rd of, what's the month? February. Yeah. He said if you go on the 23rd of February to the CIA, it's going to be 2 special guests. And I assumed the one singing No Matter What was one of the special guests because it was one of Steven's friends. And it was going to be somebody else. But nobody else had come on yet. And I thought, well, that's just the one. Then I thought maybe Steven's sister was there. And Andrew's, Steven's husband was there, but that wasn't it ever. And by the way, I think most of the kids were there. I'm not sure if it was all of them, because I think it was Keith did mention that one of Mikey's daughters wasn't there, I'm not sure. But, who was it? Shane's child was there. One of Mikey's, I'm sure. She said one, but not the other. I can't remember. Can't remember off the top of my head. I'm missing one year now, aren't I? Mikey, Shane, Ali, Missy, and Jack were there. And it was quite funny because as soon as Keith mentioned Jack, there was some girls behind us screaming, "Yay!" like that. And I was like, okay, it's supposed to be screaming at boys though, not like kids. And Ali, what did I talk about Ali? Mia and Jay were there. I think I got that right. If I got that name completely wrong, I don't know why. I'm going to read that name mentioned so much. Yeah, so, God, 7 minutes already. Ooh. I better hurry with it, shouldn't I? So the kids were there. There's two, I'm getting with the track here now, aren't I? 2 special guests. Never worked out who it was. And as I was looking over towards the other stage, as they were talking, I saw something flash up on the screen and go back off again, like they weren't supposed to show it straight away, and I was like, hold on, I know that. And they said who it was. 2 people that everybody will know and all that. And they said it's from a program called Push the Button. No, really. My battery's going down now, typical. Push the Button. And I was like, hang on, push the button, who's that? And I realised, Ant and Deg, 2 people, oh my god. And I actually screamed myself then when I did that. I was like, God, you gotta be joking. They were doing something for Push the Button. So they joined them back on stage to do When It Going Gets Tough again. So that's what I mean, there was an extra song, but not really an extra song. So they've done that with 2 families. I'm not going to go on about that because it'll be on the telly. I think it was Saturday. They said Saturday's one going to be on there. So I'll be recording that. By the way, there was a camera there when people were coming in. So I don't know if there is a DVD being filmed there, but they didn't mention anything about it, so I'm not sure. So just as before they sang that When It Going Gets Tough again, we would talk about our seats. Something else I was going to mention, was it? No. Can't forget that. My mum would kill me. As they mentioned about Ant and Deg, and I was too busy looking towards that where Ant and Deg were. So my mum says, apparently, that Mikey was looking around and he looked towards her and went, "Are you okay?" And my mum was like looking around like, "You talking to me?" And he's like, "Yeah, you." And then he went like that, and all she was doing now was like that, saying, "Look, got a kiss of Mikey, got a kiss of Mikey." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't see it. I didn't get it on camera." But she won't shut up about it now. She suddenly Mikey was one of her favourites, and I'm like, "You weren't a fan of Mikey to start with. Suddenly you get blown a kiss from him, and you're like, oh yeah, God." At least I got tweeted by Keith. You haven't. Anyway, so yeah, we're back to our seats. And they done that song. We're going to get stuff again. And families went off after that song, and Aunt and Dec were just about to go off. And Keith tried to come back on and said, "No, you come back here." And they done the last song, which was "Life is a Roller Coaster." And one thing I was disappointed about that song was way before I think the second bit of it, Keith just sits and he's like, "That's alright, this stuff." Sorry, that bit of the song, I must listen to the song all over again. But they didn't do that bit, so that's the only bit I was disappointed about. Yeah, so when that was finished after that, so we made our way out, and I got my mug on the way out, because that's when we had to get it, because the units done before. And I was hyper all the way home. I was watching the videos over and over again. And I think that's all I can think of. Oh yeah, one other thing during the concert, they mentioned, they were saying like, oh no, Mikey, it was Mikey, saying about Shane was doing his driving and, well, they said Shane was doing his driving and Ronan, what was Ronan doing? X Factor in Australia. And when they mentioned Shane, it was screaming, but there wasn't much screaming. And there was obviously quite a bit of screaming for Ronan. Then they mentioned Keith, and you might have seen him in Coronation Street celebrating the 50th anniversary and all that. And I got the screaming when they mentioned Coronation Street. Yeah, and then like he mentioned Dancing on Ice, and he had a lot of cheers as well. See, that's when I became a big fan of Mikey, was after watching Strictly Dancing on Ice. I think that's all I can think of at the moment. I nearly came up to 50 minutes. I never made half an hour video on one topic. Yeah, that's all I can think of. It's like this time yesterday, Boyzone was just coming on stage, and I'm still hyping now. I think 24 hours. Well, 22 hours really, because it's like 2 hours long. Yeah, so that's my video for today, my vlog for today. Last time I did it on my webcam, but I wanted to do one here because I wanted to show the stuff. I'll get the videos uploaded as well, if it'll let me upload them. And yeah, so you'll be able to find them on my channel. Be after this, I'll put the well, it should be listed above it because they're doing orders, and so I'll let you see them then. And you'll see how close I was. Oh, sorry. Still like that. I know I keep saying that, but I am. I've seen Boyzone before, but I was young at the time. I can't even remember how old I was. 7, 8, 9, not sure. But it was that long ago. And I was quite far back, and I think I'm playing over the crowd or